Oh, I almost forgot. I had something really interesting happen on the way in here. I'm parking my car. I'm new to the neighborhood. Um, Starting to think my neighborhood is pretty cunty. I'm going to tell you why. My boss, who doesn't live too far from me, told me that there's a neighborhood. I guess it's for all neighborhoods. There's like this app where you put in your zip code and it tells you all the things going on in the neighborhood. You know who you can date in the neighborhood, where you can like somebody selling a snowplow, if you need something shoveled, like all the little bullshit plus the little crimes and all that happening in your neighborhood. So I'm kind of fascinated by that. I'm like, okay, I'll sign up. All I've heard since I moved to this motherfucker is whine, 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 whine. Yeah, I just wanted to say to whoever is leaving two chairs in front of a space they shoveled out and took like 5 hours to shovel out in front of my house, could we not do this? Because it looks ghetto and it's garbage. And there's like 80 sub comments under that, like, yeah, that's so ghetto and weird. I hate when people do that. I hate people. I hate outsiders. I hate myself. I hate myself too. And I hate you as well. Great. We should get together and hate each other. This is what they're bitching about. By the way, I caught on my Ring doorbell that shows you you're getting up in the world when you move in an area where they're all Ring doorbells, those fucking little Nazi camcorder doorbells. I don't trust them. I don't like them. They're always on. This guy's like, yeah, to the person who let their dog poop on the city side of the sidewalk when it was sub-zero out and didn't bother to clean it up because they were too busy looking at their phone and didn't even see it pooped. I hope you like really have a great day. Oh my god, I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that too. We should get all the villagers together and get torches and find them and lynch them by their balls. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bunch of fucking stuck-up cocksuckers over here. And I started to think it's just a certain group of neighbors. It's not going to affect me. Oh, was I wrong? And ladies, listen, I'm going to tell you what females think about your rights right now. Gather around. So now there's the thing in Chicago. If you don't know about it, it's called dibs. How do I explain this to people not from my little town? Okay, when there's a lot of snow in the area, okay, on like city streets and residential streets, people will shovel out certain spaces and they will reserve those spaces because they work so hard to shovel those spaces out. And they will put things in those spaces, anything from baby strollers to couches, I'm not kidding you, to chairs, to traffic cones to indicate that that space, you don't want to fucking even try to park there. Now, if you're from out of town and you're thinking, well, I can just remove the things that are in the way, like the baby carriage or the traffic cones or, the two grandparents they left just sitting there freezing because they had nothing else to put in the fucking space they shoveled. And I'll just park there because it's not really a law, which it's not. There is no law that says that that space is theirs. What happens to your car if you move the shit can be anything from a friendly broken window to all your tires let the air out, having the air let out of them, or your tires slashed, feces sometimes can be thrown on your car, piss, or a nice good old scratch job. And now I know what you're thinking, outsiders. Well, I'd call the police. It's Chicago, and here that rule's just kind of respected. Here's my impersonation of a cop. I do impersonations too. I know it's scary, isn't it? So you called because you're from out of town. You saw the traffic cones, in the one area that was shoveled out. You removed them. You parked there and came back, and there is, I don't know, random menstrual blood smeared all over your car, shit, and tampons taped all over the place on top of your brand new car. So you called the cop up. I'm the cop. What's the problem? This is my car. My car. Oh my god. Okay, sir. Calm down. Calm down. What happened? Okay, so there was a snowstorm, right? And I saw this clear space, but they had some shit in there, and I moved it. What'd you do? I moved it. You moved it. Ooh. And that's why all that. What do you mean? Well, have you ever heard of dibs? No, what the fuck is dibs? Well, now you know what it is. No, that's vandalism. Yeah, yeah. Should have parked there. Okay, now how long it took that person to fucking shovel that space out? You greedy fuck. Matter of fact, get out of Chicago. We have game. Can anybody give me your gun? You, 12-year-old. Let me borrow it for a minute. I swear to God, get the fuck out of my face right now. That's what the cops are gonna do for you. They're not gonna do jack shit. They'll take a report, and you know what they're gonna do with their report? Okay, we're gonna take this real seriously. Ah. Oh, it feels so good. Ah, my balls. Tear it up, let it fly out the window. So that's what goes on with the parking spaces, all right? It's dibs, all right? I haven't done dibs. I used to do it a lot at one of the, like my childhood home, actually, for a long, long time. Because when I was a teenager and into my 20s, there was no parking. And yes, I had to like shovel out a space. And yes, I think you should be able to keep it for like a day or two or three. People, this is the other problem with dibs, is that people keep it till springtime. No, fuck you. You don't get to keep it till springtime. When there's no more snow or just 2 inches on the ground, move that shit out the fucking way. Or I'll do it and some poor bastard has to park there and their car gets all fucked up. Now you're mad at me. But so you had to know this because it does apply to the story. So I am parking in a normal spot that's shitty, so I figured, big deal. It's across the street. And I'm parking, and right away I notice there's a van running, and there's an Indian woman staring at me like, I'm like, oh. I said, maybe it's me. I'm being paranoid. She's not looking at me. Kind of fiddle around with the radio for a minute, look at my phone just to make sure it's me. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I did. I probably did something. I have that guilt complex, I'm telling you. It's from being yelled at so much as a kid, and I usually was guilty. I swear to God. So if I hear, Jason, what? I know I did something wrong. And yes, even at the age of almost 45, it still affects me. So I see this woman staring at me. I'm like, shit. Okay. So I get out of the car and I decide to do, try to like disarm her. I'm like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Big mistake. She's like, I'm like, for fuck's sake. And she's like, come around. Well, I guess I'm going to get to meet a neighbor. So I walk around her van and she's like, are you new to the neighborhood? You're new to this neighborhood? Yes, ma'am. I'm new to the neighborhood. Is that your car? Oh, the car I just parked? No, I stole it. Yeah, I just want to park there and watch you, see your reaction. Don't tell anybody. Shh. I was like, yes, ma'am, it's my car. She's like, this is the space that the van is in right now. The other day, I shovel it all out, clear for me because I'm a lady. I'm a woman and I have to, go to work in the morning. I am a woman. She must have said she's a woman 50,000 times. Like I was going to be like, no, you're not. Put your pants down. Let me see. I'm a woman, and then I cleared the space out, and looked like either your car or maybe the other silver car in front of you was parked here. Oh, was there furniture here or something to indicate that this part was yours? No, but it is in front of my house, which I know there's like 20 other thousand houses lined up, but you were supposed to psychically know that it's mine, and it was perfectly cleared out, and someone parked here. And when I come back home, I have to park a little ways away and walk. And I am a woman, and you are a man. Is this like a sex lesson? What the fuck is happening here? So I'm like, oh, well, if there was something in the space, I would not have parked there. I don't think I did, but it's possible. She's like, well, from now on, just so you know, this space is mine when I shoveled it out. And, because you are a man and I am a woman and I have to walk from my house. Her house is right the fuck there. And her van is right there. But she is a woman. So, she can. I wanted to say to her, if we're going to go with this whole woman thing and shit like that and how, women can't do anything, then why are you looking at me in the eye right now? And by the way, why are you back talking me? Don't give me this shit. The man's always right? We're playing this game. Let's do it, honey. Come on. What the fuck are you talking about? But she's just like, anyways, okay, now you understand. Welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome. And this is my spot forever and ever because I say it is. And you have a nice day. And remember, because it is not a big deal. It's okay. I was like, well, I'm sorry if I did park there. She has me doubting myself. I don't think I did, but she started to be so convinced. I was like, maybe I fucking did. I don't know. And then I'm like, who cares if I did? It's not her fucking spot. She didn't even put anything in there to indicate that it was her spot. So she goes, well, welcome to the neighborhood. And, it's no big deal. But, because I'm a woman, I get it. You're a frail little lady because you're going to do little lady things all day. And you have to go buy hats and, I don't know, fancy shoes or something to make you feel really good. You might have to run out of the house and, you might break a nail on the way if you have to cross the street. So fuck me because I'm a man. And, I should be lugging barrels on my back and all this shit across the fucking street, even if my car is 80 miles down the fucking road. Yeah, so I just thought that was kind of funny. But she is a woman, so I must park across the street now. And I will do that forever and ever. How much you want to bet I'm going to keep doing that? How much? How much? Fuck out of here.